It's so weird on the new ones. You can't preview it once you start.
Yeah, I don't know why.
It's really weird.
All right.
Right?
Editor. Synced up.
Editor.
Twitch, we going live? We good? What's up, motherfuckers?
Hello.
And this is Hanging with fucking Nathan. How you guys doing? And this is the beautiful.
Oh, my turn? Rocky Emerson.
Yeah, your turn to talk.
Rocky Emerson.
And Rocky Emerson is now the first person we've had on twice. She was also, it looks like you were the first person we ever had on the show.
Was I?
I think I did an episode or two before you, but those ones never came out.
Oh.
Because those people since hate me. So, those never came to pass. So yeah, you were the first person that we've had on twice. First time we did.
Special.
Hell yeah. And you're actually one of the few people that I still like in this job. So.
Oh, thanks.
I believe last time we did a steak with garlic mashed potatoes and garlic Texas toast.
Yes.
I think that's what we did. And today we are doing, what's up? Is it not working?
No.
Is it on now?
No, it's not.
Tip tickle. How's that one? Is that one good?
That was good.
Alright. And today we are doing a balsamic honey glazed chicken with roasted potatoes, and we're gonna have mushrooms and onions.
No mushrooms.
No mushrooms. You okay with onions, princess?
Yes.
Cool. It's cool.
I like green vegetables, not gray vegetables. Blah. Taking the food out with me was,
Alright, we're doing
I'm gonna be here in the comments.
Ooh!
Balsamic honey glazed chicken with roasted potatoes and snow peas and kale.
Yeah.
For the princess. What am I doing? I'm doing stuff. So, Rocky, since you've last come on the show, many things have happened in this life.
Yes.
You left, you came back.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was,
did.
yeah, because I think like right when I had you on was right before you left.
Before I left.
Yeah, and then you were out for about a year, and then you came back.
Everyone thinks I was gone for a year. I was gone for literally 3 months.
It was like a year.
It was 3 months.
It was
That's
forever.
a year and 4 times.
It was a year. It was fucking forever.
Everyone's like, you took a year off. I'm like, it was 3 months. It was from like May to July.
You passed almost all of an AVN season, okay? It was a year.
Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, so,
Continue the
what's
fasting.
happened with you? Like, what's been going on in your life?
Well, apparently I apparently retired for a year. I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
And then I came back, and then, yeah, I don't know. I started rock climbing, and then I kind of, again, have not really been working, but this time, just because I'm busy rock climbing, and I'm still working, just in concentrated bursts.
Okay.
And I like go disappear in the desert for 2 months, and then I come to LA and work for a week, and then I go disappear in the desert for 2 months again. And I've been traveling a lot and climbing a lot, and I bought a house, and I bought a van, and I got a dog. What do you want to talk about?
Well, we're talking about all of it, girl.
Okay.
There ain't one thing we're not going to talk about because we only have about an hour some change to cook all this food. Yeah, so give or take a little bit of time. But yeah, I want to talk about all of it. The fans want to know, what is the new Rocky Emerson doing? Gross.
I love mustard.
Yeah?
Yep.
Never a huge fan. I understand the purpose of it. I understand what it what it does. Just not the biggest fan. I'm also gonna put some red pepper flakes in this bit because I want a little spice.
There's another way you can do balsamic glazed chicken, and you put ketchup instead of mustard.
Yeah, that's also a
Yes.
heresy. Ketchup.
It's so good. I'm excited for the mustard version. I like mustard
Trash
better.
people. There's gonna be some trash people out there that fucking hate me. Justin, like Justin? Hey, Justin!
Hi, Justin.
He's the guy with the long curly hair that comes
Oh,
over.
hi, Justin.
Yeah. That guy.
I was like, I feel like I'm missing information.
Justin, our number one fan. Yeah, so...
Oh, wait, let me tell... What's your link? Oh, never mind. He's not on the ground yet.
I have.
Huh?
I posted it on Instagram. I shared the.
Oh,
story
yeah,
with you.
yeah. No, I was gonna tell someone to watch, but they're rock climbing.
Yeah, no dice. Let's get this shit off here.
Got 4 now.
Finger flavor. Hello, all 4 of you.
Hi, guys!
Hey.
I feel like this needs some soy sauce. A little bit of soy sauce.
Sure, fuck it.
Smell.
Can I eat it?
You can take green if you want.
Yeah, the balsamic's like really sweet.
Yeah.
Well, I went up my nose somehow. Yeah, definitely soy sauce. It's really sweet.
Yeah. Real sweet.
Did you put garlic in it already?
No, I haven't put garlic in there yet. But
I think soy sauce
a
still.
little soy sauce.
What is the note that you're writing?
It's because Justin was giving me shit because I didn't put a link on something.
Fuck you, Justin. Fuck you. Alright, garlic shot, yeah. Sorry, 1 second. Boom. Okay.
Whoa, they come in little packets?
Yeah, dude, I fucking absolutely hate having to peel garlic at this point in my life, or career, whatever you want to call it. It is annoying. I hate it. All garlic should become pre-peeled. Yeah. So how's it like getting back into the swing of porn as of the last couple months, and then also finding that you want to take that time away?
Dude, it's so hard. Okay, because like I like to live in a van and climb rocks and get bruises and not have nails and be a dirtbag. And then like before I was just available all the time for work, and so you could just call me and be like, hey, you want to shoot today? I'm like, I'm tested, I got nails done, my hair looks pretty, I haven't showered in the past 48 hours. Like I was like ready to go. And now people are like, do you want to shoot? And I'm like, okay, listen, it's going to take a whole day to brush my hair. And then I have to do my nails. And I'm not going to do my nails because I'm climbing tomorrow. And I'm not tested because I've been in the middle of nowhere for a while. So it's been interesting, to say the least. But it worked out. I think I'm like starting to streamline it. So like this week, I put on nails, and I just gave into the fact that I'm not climbing this week. And
Okay.
I've already been hit up by people that live in LA to go climbing, and I sent them a picture of my nails, and I was like, I can't go. I have to work for 1 week. I have to just
do
have
1
to
week.
do it. So, but other than that, like, compared to when I left and came back before, that was like weird because I had kind of left and cut all ties. This, I just leave to go do what I love. I'm not like cutting ties or like quitting or any of that shit. So like emotionally, it's always really nice to be at work because I miss my friends and
Yeah.
my job.
Do you find it's a lot healthier for you just because you're you're just taking time off when you want?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I tried to do it around like outdoor climbing season, but the problem is if you can afford to, it's always climbing season because you can just go somewhere else that's not hot or not cold. But I just got a bunch of honey, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's delicious.
But that's a flavor profile because once it's on the chicken, it's gonna be on the crust with a little bit crispy stuff on that.
It's gonna be real good.
Yeah, so I think that's where we want to be.
But yeah, it's definitely very important for my mental health. I have a chili pepper flake.
There's
in
water
my
behind you.
teeth. No, I'm kind of enjoying the suffering. Suffer! But yeah, I think it's really important to do that. I think it's really important to not work every day. I think it's really important to not always be available to work every day. I think it's really important to just like set boundaries for yourself and for companies. Because like, if I tell myself I'm available every day, I will get out of shape, I will get unhappy, I will get too busy, and I'll have money. Yeah, that's great. Money's great, but like, I I don't know. I don't need to be greedy about money. Like I need to be greedy about like my experience in life.
Yeah.
And that is what I decided.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Like a bunch of shriveled nutsacks. You don't want that. Asking questions?
Ask them.
What's up, guys? What you want to talk about?
Ask me questions.
Yeah. You don't? I'm gonna keep making questions up. Oh my god, garlic gets so fucking stuck in my hands. There we
Yeah,
go.
garlic's like sticky.
Yeah.
Do you know that you can pick up an egg yolk if you rub your fingers on garlic?
Yeah, I've heard that. Well, actually, I've seen videos of it too. Now, I wish I actually went back and watched the first time we did an episode to see like all the things I asked you then, if there was anything like, what does Rocky do? Like, would it like how it like would have changed from then
Oh
to
my
now?
god.
Bet that would have been interesting as fuck.
Oof. Yeah, that would have been interesting, to say the least.
Yeah, because it was such a different place for you back then.
Yeah, I mean, I was like new, and did I already have the shitty boyfriend?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I was new and I had a shitty boyfriend, so.
Porn star's life right there.
I was talking to Owen today, and he was like, "Yeah, I never know because I like book girls, and then they like decide not to come to LA, or they forget to get tested, or they get a boyfriend." And I just started laughing, and I was like, "Been there, done that. Won't happen again."
Yeah, that is a huge issue in our industry, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'll get a boyfriend, but I won't get a boyfriend that tells me to quit.
Yeah, but it's just that, like, explain to people what happens to a lot of people. You come in this industry bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, and all of a sudden you're like, I'm gonna do what I want, but then you find out this job's really lonely, and so you're like, oh well, fucking stop doing this. I'll stop doing that. I'll stop doing porn altogether.
Yeah, you're like, I'm lonely. Oh, this person is like, I'm cool with your job. That's badass. And then they'll like cheat on you and be like, well, your job. And I'm like, you know when I'm at work and we're tested and it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I've always been like, you can do what you want. You just have to tell me to get tested. And then they don't, and they're like, well, you bang people every day. And I'm like, responsibly and not behind your back.
Not hypocritically.
Yeah, not like as an excuse. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So it was interesting. So, last year I started dating somebody and I sat them down real quick and I was like, here's a few things you need to know. Because he was a fan. I was like, I am not the porn star you're a fan of, I'm a real person. He's like, okay, gotcha, yes. And I was like, the person you had a good day with today, were they a porn star? He's like, no, they were a person. I'm like, cool, great, got that handled. And I was like, also, I'm never quitting. And he's like, what do you mean, like ever? And I was like, as far as you need to know or care,
Yeah.
I'm never quitting. Never. I don't care how you feel. If you decide that you can't handle it, then we break up. And he was like, oh, okay. And I think that because I was so strong about it, it set like a really good precedent for the relationship. And he's had feelings since then and been like, oh, you know, we haven't banged all week. Now you're gonna go to LA and bang people. I'm like, yeah, sorry, bro. That's just how it went this week. You know, like.
Yeah. I'll say, keep talking. My hands are too sticky. I couldn't deal with it.
Did you know peanut butter gets rid of hiccups? It always works. I have a question. Does
What are you looking at?
First of all, I didn't know that and I'd like to try. Second of all, are you asking because I've covered myself in peanut butter? Because I've covered myself in peanut butter. But I didn't know that peanut butter gets rid of hiccups. Does it count if I cover myself in it? It was really fun. It's on TikTok.
Yeah, that's a very interesting video, by the way. It's like, God, man, what a waste of peanut butter.
God, let's talk about all the foods I've covered myself in.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. I took a bath in top ramen.
How was it? Was it luxurious?
It was soupy.
Soupy?
I have done a photo shoot covered in In-N-Out with a hamburger gag in my mouth.
Like, what do you mean covered in it now? Like, what is
Like
it?
I was like rolling around in French fries.
Oh, okay, just French fries?
Yeah, I would have done more, but that's all they wanted. I have made a mess of a gingerbread house.
Mm-hmm.
I've done a cake sitting for my birthday. Watermelon. I punched a watermelon until it exploded all over me.
Hot.
Ice cream sundae. I was a banana split, and the banana was not on top of me. It was
Inside you.
I know I'm missing some.
Is there any foods that you'd like to be covered with you haven't? All of them? All of them. Now, what's your
Pudding.
Pudding? There are certain foods I would love to be in a pool of.
Like what?
Like pudding. Pudding would be one of them.
Pudding would be fun.
But like also, would you drown?
I think you would sink and then not be able to swim back up.
Yeah, that's like it's one of those things. Like, oh, would I sink or like? I'd love to play a game sink or float. One of which being just different foods. It's like Jello. Would you sink or float?
I think you would sink very slowly and
Yeah.
then you would die.
Yeah, I think it's like if it like just like quicksand.
Yeah, just like, oh no.
And just try. It's just like, or you'd have to churn it up so much where like it'd be enough to where you could actually swim it, but like
Yeah.
you'd have to break it up a lot. Oh, that'd be a great workout.
Yeah.
Upper body all day.
I've also covered a girl in mayonnaise and thrown lunch meat slices at her.
Fuck yeah! That's what we do.
Also, ice cream's not fun to be covered in. It's really sticky.
Yeah, I've been covered in whipped cream. It was terrible.
Yeah, I don't like
couldn't
sticky
get it.
foods.
Couldn't get it off.
Peanut butter's really nice though. It's like feels really luxurious and you're really like moisturized.
I bet
after.
because of the peanut oil in it. Yeah,
Mhm.
I bet you fucking like your skin feels real soft.
You have to bathe yourself in dish soap after.
Yeah, because all the
We had to
grease and all.
spatula it off of me so that I wouldn't clog the shower, and then I had to dish soap myself.
I just fucking take you outside and squirt you with a fucking hose.
No, the water wouldn't work. We had to like, because it's oil,
Yeah.
so we had to scrape it off first. The ice cream sundae, I jumped in the pool before I took a shower
Okay.
because I think the pool was super heated, but it was like winter, so we weren't going to use the pool for a while.
Yeah.
So we're like, it'll get clean.
You know, I just realized the problem with this whole meal and all the preppers. The longest time is 20 minutes of wait to get let the meat marinate.
I mean, you could heat the.
Well, no, I gotta heat this. I gotta cook it first. I put the potatoes in there, then I put all the stuff in the oven, and after that, then I'll cook up the veggies.
I know, but is this on?
No, I was
Is it
gonna.
hot?
Well, no, because I want to give it a little bit of time because it didn't take that long to heat up.
Oh.
So I don't want to just
I like just want to eat peanut butter right now.
You want some?
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. For hiccups, I did
You
not
have
know
to
that.
eat it to get rid of them. Is it because you're like when you eat peanut butter? Like why? Can I look? Can I fact check this? Peanut butter for hiccups.
John, can you give me a solid? Get her a spoon. Thanks, bud.
It's not even coming up in quick search. So, peanut butter is digested slowly by the body. The slow process of its digestion changes your breathing and swallowing pattern. This causes the vagus nerve to react differently to adapt to new patterns, eliminating hiccups. Wow.
That's fascinating.
I'm so glad I know that now because I fucking have peanut butter with me all the time.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
I had an Uncrustable today.
Just
What?
The little kid peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
There's a bunch in your freezer if you want one.
Is that why my shit's fucking
probably.
dead? One of my freezer kept popping open.
Yeah, I put food in there. Oh no.
What?
It's getting everywhere.
Oh, so how many mountains have you climbed so far?
Oh, I don't know.
You know? Any things that are like really recognizable to people? No?
I shouldn't be eating peanut butter while I'm trying to do an interview.
This is not that kind of interview.
It is that kind of interview.
It is. It's whatever I want it to be.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know. I mean, I've climbed a bunch in Red Rock. Climbed in Talkies, Idlewild. Climbed in Potrero Chico recently. It's in Mexico.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell. I'm going to Puerto Rico to go climbing soon.
There you go. Tell the fans they can stalk you.
Yeah.
Where else have I gone climbing? I don't know, all over LA. But like as far as like multi-pitches, Joshua Tree. I don't know.
How'd you find? How hard was it when you first started going from being a porn performer with nails all the time to switching to, as you said, the dirtbag lifestyle? Because I know from my experience with you, you just got these fuckers done. I'm talking about your tits, and then you decided that I have to get real close to a rock. How was that?
I started climbing before I got them done. Actually, my first mentor took me to my surgery. I didn't warn me. It's okay. No, it's mostly fine. Actually, they're really not in the way that much. They're in the way sometimes on like steep slab, but I don't really like steep slab, so it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, like you're supposed to kind of like be away from the wall.
Okay.
You know, you're only like close to it really.
Really? I thought it would be easier to have the grip like
What? With the claws?
with the climbing.
With the claws?
No. Like if you're like up, like straight up, or like a little bit more separated of the thing, I thought you'd have to
And
have
then your
more.
feet are in front of you and you have like a counter pressure.
Okay.
But if it's really steep and like there's not a lot of feet and stuff, like there are certain moves where you're like, if it's like really balancy, but if it's really like strength or like steeper, if it's steeper then you're like, well, it's like low angle slab. And I don't know. Who cares? They're there now.
Well, who cares? Everyone on the cameras care. Because they like knowing about you and things that you do.
Yeah, I got them done right when I started climbing, and then I couldn't climb for a while, and then I didn't have a partner, and then I started climbing again. And it's just funny because like the deeper I got into that world and like away from porn world, I don't know if you guys know this, but your like beauty expectation or influences, expectations, idea, whatever, the thing that you think is like beautiful and attractive changes based on your surroundings.
Yeah.
So like I was doing porn and I was like big boobs, crazy nails, like perfect hair, like, and I think that is beautiful still. And I started hanging out with climbers and they're all like flat chested. Like, have you ever seen like strong females that are like gymnasts or climbers or whatever? It's not by chance. It's like if they've been doing that their whole life, you're using more muscle, and so your body doesn't store as much fat where you're using muscles, and so they're like generally more flat chested and just like have pecs.
Mm-hmm.
And so then I was around that all the time, and I was like, what are these? And I got like really insecure about it because I was the only person with big boobs out of everyone I'm around, like for the past 2 years.
Yeah.
I'm the only person with boobs, and like now like nails feel so weird to me, and I was always the person with really cool nails, and now I'm like, oh, I hurt myself this morning.
Yeah.
I hurt myself because I'm not used to them anymore.
It's got to be crazy because I mean, when you go out like with a bunch of people, and it's like no one has that same sense of like what we deal with on a daily basis out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like when I go out and train like parkour with all these people. I'm like, I love the people I train with. They're awesome guys. But if you brought them into this world, they are just the nerdy little weird dudes who fucking never get laid. So it's like,
keep looking at
what? No, not him. I'm looking at the camera.
Oh.
But like, it's kind of like that. It's like, but you're around them. It's like I love those people because it's also that whole beauty standard and everything doesn't matter. You know, there. It's like we're there because we're trying to get moves and we're trying to do flips and we're trying to do this and that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's like I like that a lot better than, oh my god, you know what she said about this and what she did on set? Oh my god, you heard about him not getting tested and he went to that anyway?
To talk about. It is fun to talk about. But no, I know what you
It's funner when you're not having to be there and it's not really you're not really dealing with it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. I have like two completely opposite versions of life, and the people who know about it, like have like all my friends like have massive respect for it. And they're like, dude, it's crazy that you're able to pull it off. I'm like, I don't know. I just care about both a lot. Like, someone's like, oh, are you gonna retire now? I'm like, no. I just need to find a balance between like being a dirty nature girl and like a porn lady, like whatever. Figure it out.
Porn lady.
Porn lady. What was that?
Such Like in a little mixture of that because it gives a nice little
I love
smokiness.
sesame oil, yeah.
Buddy, could you go get me some tongs? Tong. Sorry, wasn't prepared. Wasn't prepared, guys.
Have I ever done rock climbing without rope? I've bouldered, which is like maximum like 20 feet. A lot of approaches are like 5'2", like super easy climbing, but you're still climbing. You still either like need to know how to climb or like have a good head about you or whatever. Like I've definitely done a lot of climbing without ropes. It's just, it doesn't feel like climbing. I don't like free soloing. I don't like it. I have no interest in doing it. Free soloing is when you climb like an actual route without ropes. But yeah, there's like a lot of approaches that are kind of difficult. That, I mean, it's to each their own, right? Like I still think it's climbing, but it's super, super, super easy. And so you don't need magic tongs. So you don't like necessarily need a rope, I guess. But if I like took my mom, she'd be like, I'm not doing that, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Let's see how that free selling.
Wait.
Fuck.
I cut it right there.
Fuck. And we're back. Goddamn, I was gonna say something.
Free soloing.
No, I know, but it was about that. But then you started talking about it, and I was like, shit, I lost it.
Alright.
Okay, anyway, have you ever actually been out climbing and maybe film content?
Yes.
Would you want to talk about the realities of doing that?
Yeah.
'Cause I think that's real interesting when people mix their two fucking hobbies.
Yeah.
For that, when porn people mix their two hobbies and they put them together, genital wise.
Yeah, it's so the first time I ever filmed while I was climbing, I had just started dating that person.
Mhm.
I forget what his fake porn name is now. So I had started dating this person. It's so loud. Can it hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. And we were like 400 feet up, I think. And there was like a big pushy ledge. So I had to pee. And it was like a big ledge. It was like as wide as us, but it went like deep into the
It
mountain.
smells kind of like pizza.
Yeah, what is that sound?
Some outside.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the neighbors throwing a party.
We're having a party.
Hey, we're trying to film a Hang with Nathan.
Hey!
Turn it down, you fucking kids.
I didn't hear that much for this one.
So yeah, it was like a deep like cave into the rock. And so I like took my harness off to go pee because I was like, I feel safe, whatever. I mean, we're still really up high. I was like, I